Where the Inspector General of Police is this week expected to issue new guidelines on the detention of curfew violators. Health Chief Administrative Secretary Dr. Rashid Aman says the offenders will no longer be held in quarantine centers. Faizal Ahmed reports on the move that follows public uproar over the detention alongside persons in quarantine.
The directive to the National Police Service to round up curfew violators and send them to isolation centres elicited sharp reactions from Kenyans. This as the number of those arrested continue to rise across the country. Nairobi metropolis, being one of the areas with restricted movement, contributed large number of those violators. And now the government says that the violators will no longer be held in designated quarantine centres.
There has been extensive debate on the status of those arrested for breaking curfew rules. I wish to state that such individuals will no longer be accommodated at the usual government quarantine facilities. Instead, the Inspector General of Police has been directed by the National Emergency Response Committee to designate a curfew breakers holding place. The place must be able to meet the social distancing requirement.
This is one of the measures that the government is taking in anticipation of increased numbers of arrivals of Kenyans caught up abroad and the indefinite duration of the dawn to dusk curfew. According to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Kenyans stuck in India majority had gone for medical care. Those in China and the UK should start arriving in the coming week. Last week, the Ministry of Interior revealed that some 1,254 Kenyans were arrested in 38 counties over violation of the nationwide curfew. These include 38 National Police Service officers and 10 Kenya Defence Forces soldiers. Considered petty offenders, currently officers commanding police stations are under instructions to present the suspects before court within 24 hours of their arrest. While the National Police Service is yet to indicate where the violators will from henceforth be held, Moi International Sports Centre Kasarani has been previously used to hold undocumented immigrants. In 2014, hundreds of illegal Somali nationals were held at the centre in what drew criticism from human rights crusaders home and abroad. Faizal Ahmed, Citizen TV, Nairobi.